Well, hello, YouTube. I'm doing another video on this because why not? I'm going to talk about something that I don't. It's under the same lines of the last video I made, yesterday. And I got one dislike in that video because someone didn't like what I said. I don't care. But, um. But yeah, There was a thing, I think, some school in Connecticut. Some some student went to shoot up there. There wasn't as many casualties as the one in Florida, which is really good. I have to admit, was really good. But ever since, because it was happened in Florida, there was a few other ones before that, and now the one in I think Connecticut or Kansas. I think Connecticut. I'm not too sure. But there's like two dead. It's like two dead and 17 or 18 injured. And it was actually in Kitchener, so in basically Canada, basically where I'm from. In Kitchener, there was a threat of someone going to do that. This kid was under 18, so I don't think he's gonna go to jail for it. I think he's just gonna get in some weird shit. I think he got accused, assault. He basically threatening assault people and stuff. Going to hurt people in Cameron Heights. And it's like, I look at things like this and I think about what does the world come to for people to that to do this. They're younger kids. They're kids and maybe just beginning adults, just getting out of school, high school, and going into better things. But they shoot up schools. They shoot up different things. It's why do that when you have your whole life ahead of you? It doesn't make sense. But they do it just to I don't know why they do it. I don't know what motivates them to do it. It's just that this one doesn't really piss me off as much because there's not that many people dead. But people have to realize that if they're having a bad time in school or out of school, that doesn't they just don't have to shoot up a place because to get their anger out or anything like that. Me, I don't say much of it. I got bullied in school. I got really bullied a lot when I first started high school. Even before high school, I got bullied. I didn't once think about hurt people in there, hurting people in that school. Why would I do that? It was going to ruin my life. And so people that do that are just really, why would you do that? And it's you got the common sense where they don't think straight. They don't think straight. They think that if they do this one thing, it's going to feel better. No, it's going to make them feel worse in the future because they're going to look back at what happened and they're going to be like, oh shit. Why did I do that? But there's some people that are going to look back and say that, okay, maybe what this was a good idea. Maybe in their eyes it's a good idea because they can release their anger and do stuff like that. But that's not a good way to release your anger. It's not. And people do it just to release things, or they've had a bad time or anything like that. One thing is, if you do that, if you do that, then you're going to ruin your life because you're going to be in jail for jail or anything for a certain amount of time. Then you have to go to you'll have to go visit someone. I think it's your parole a person. You have to visit someone like that for I don't know how long, and You're not going to get good jobs. You're not going to do good at hardly anything because of what you do. And they don't think that. I think they do, it's just they don't care. As long as they feel better about themselves, it's good. They don't care what people they killed, about people injured. It could be their friends. It could be the people that didn't like them. That sure doesn't give you the right. It doesn't. And if people do that, it just makes me weird, because this world is just turning upside down from it. Because here, it's not that bad. You don't get that many threats. Well, other than Cameron Heights, but I don't know how that happened. But other than that, it's not bad. Like, here you don't get much because there's strict gun laws here, which I like. There's strict gun laws against, like, soft paintball guns, and you kind of have to have a certain thing. No, paintball, not really, because yeah, you can only use it in a paintball field, or if you're just fucking around, like shooting cans or something. But BB guns, there's kind of a stricter law with it. And some places don't even sell BB guns anymore, which I have to admit is weird, but what can you do? They have to protect people in their own way, right? I think there's some places where you can actually get them. I know before you could have gotten them in Walmart a little while back, and now they've changed that. Now you can get like darts and a few things like that, like darts, crossbows. Still don't know why crossbows are still like bows and arrows, like bows and stuff. Yes, it's basically not like really tough arrows, but it's going to still hurt. It could kill someone still. If you hit the person in the wrong area and enough force, it could kill the person. So people do that, and anything can be turned into a weapon. It could be the smallest thing. It could be turned into a weapon. Hell, a phone could be turned into a weapon, which is fucked up, but a phone can be turned into a weapon. And so people that kind of do this stuff to the world, it's going to make it look worse. Because it's going to look back on them in the future, they're saying, oh, you did this, so you won't be able to do that certain things if you didn't do anything. And so people have to look at it to the point where it's like, okay, why did I do this? Are they going to? Some people might. They're going to look back and say, oh, why the hell did I do that? Some people just don't care. Some people are going to look back and say, oh, okay. Now, yes, my life is fucked, but I don't care. And people like that, don't get me wrong, it's their life. It's what they want to do. If they want to ruin their own life, it's their life. They want to ruin it, go ahead. But killing people because killing people is just turning into an upset thing. If there was a flood somewhere, if there was a natural disaster, like I've been watching my show, it's called Full Force Nature. Basically, tornadoes, hurricanes, like any natural disaster you can find. Things like that kill people, because if they get caught in one area and it's bad luck, gone. But killing people just like with guns and stuff like that, it's going to come to a natural upset where what's going to happen if that happens to their family, or if that's going to happen to the people they really care about, families, certain friends, like their family, like their kids, their wife, anything like that. It's going to ruin them. And it's going to ruin them. But I don't know. I really can't talk for so many people because it's the way I think. But the way I think is that it's just, if you want to do that, if you want to risk your life killing just because, like, just because whatever, you're going to ruin your life. That's just common sense. Like the last video I made, it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. About the whole thing in Florida. What I said in that video, I don't care how people think about it. I don't. They do what they want to do. They just don't deserve to live after. That sounds a bit cruel, but they're young still. They'll maybe learn from their lessons, but some people won't. Some people won't do it. Some people will. So, like, this video is going to be the same length. Maybe and then end it soon. I don't know. This video wasn't really like about that. I don't want to talk about that because it's gonna release my anger, and I don't want to release my anger. Because look what happened last video. I got pissed off just talking about it, and after the video was done, I'm like, oh my god, this actually infuriates me. But things like that infuriate me because they get guns, they shoot up a place, and think things like that. Like, why would you shoot up a place when it's your school, right? So, I don't know. Hopefully this is the last video I talk about this stuff. I don't like talking about it, but what can I do? It's the world, and I kind of want to do better things. I want to make better videos for this. And talking about this, kind of like, I got 8 views in like 2 days. And like, I think the last video I made was, it got 8 views, 2 likes, and 1 dislike. I don't care. If this video get dislikes, I don't care. If people like it, if people subscribe, if people do stuff like that, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for not being a total hypocrite and saying I'm the worst, like I'm an asshole for it. Thank you for that. But I don't care how people think. They can think what they want when they want. I don't care. So, before I get too mad or too up into this, I'm going to end this video now. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Hopefully I don't make another video like this, but if I do, I hope you do. Hopefully you enjoy it. So I will see you all in the next video.